Hello and welcome to the first standalone questions video! Yay! I'm going to be answering YouTube questions in this video, so let's get right to it. From Natalia Harkin. See what you said about copying and inspired by art. Does using just the outline of someone's art count as copied or inspired? If you have to take and use something from someone else's art, that's copying! Especially if you're just literally taking their outlines and editing it and putting your own colors in it. That is art theft. That's stealing. That's bad. The easiest way to tell between copying, referencing, and inspiration is if I can put the two pieces of art side by side and I can look at your art and see something in there that's exactly the same as the other art, it's copying. I shouldn't be able to recognize anything in your art from the other person's. They should be very different. I'd go into some more detail, but I'm gonna do an entire bottle episode on this, so stay tuned. From Wolf Guy, do you like Ramune? I love Ramune. It's one of my favorites. The only thing I hate about Ramune is they only come in like 200ml bottles. That's like, what, 2 sips and you're done? I'm not allowed to get my Ramune till my meal's there because I will look at the drink and then it will be gone. If I wasn't a Pocari-ru, I'd probably be a Ramune-ru. Ramune is awesome. If you don't know what Ramune is, it's essentially Japanese lemonade. It's very nice and it has its own unique kind of flavor. It's really nice. From Malibu Sky, weekly videos will be so awesome. Yeah, right there, well. As for a question, if you could buy anyone's suit, which would you choose? And what species do you want to see more of in the fandom? I'd buy your suit! I remember that suit! I want that suit! I died when I saw that suit up for sale and I couldn't afford it. It's one of my favorite suits, like, ugh. But apart from that, I would probably buy Aski. Aski is a primogen, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a closed species created by the owner of that suit, and it's such a cool species, and that suit is just so amazing. The only way to get your own primogen at the moment is to win an auction when she auctions the custom ones off, so I'm currently saving to hopefully maybe get one someday. And as for what species I'd like to see more of, that would probably be birds. I do quite like birds. Bird suits are always awesome. You know, like your suit that I totally want to buy off you. From MLGZ. I have a question. If you could change one thing about your entire fandom, what would you change? I would probably make every single person in the entire fandom a lot more respectful. This is mainly in the sense of conventions where you've always got a couple of really stupid furries that just break the hotel. You remember Rainforest? I know we're all trying to forget that, but you remember that? I'd make people more respectful, so that doesn't happen. From Zephinia Zephyr. How do you keep your... I'm good at talking today. How do you keep your fursuits' feet clean? Just curious, because wearing your suit in an outside environment would really put some dirt on it. Yeah, they really do get quite dirty very quickly, especially if you have a lot of white on your feet, like I do. I really need to stop getting suits with lightly colored feet. One thing that a lot of people use to quickly clean their fursuit parts is carpet spot cleaner. It is really good at getting a lot of dirt and crap out of fursuit parts, so it's really not too bad if you just get your feet dirty from wear and tear. It's pretty fixable. But to make your life a lot easier, just get a suit that has black or darkly colored feet, seriously. My next bottle episode is actually all about fursuit washing, so stay tuned for that as well. From Jarl Lineback. Q&A, what do you think red panda that is blue, so a panda... Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Q&A, what do you think red panda that is blue, so a blue panda, I guess, mixed with a deer, so blue panda and deer hybrid, do you think that is cool for... What do you think red panda that is blue... I'm gonna get this. Q&A, what do you think red panda that is blue, so a blue panda, I guess, mixed with a deer, so blue panda and deer hybrid, do you think that is a cool fursona? Yes! I can't tell if a fursona is cool or not if I don't have a picture, but you said it was blue, so by default that gets my approval. From Hey Slayer A777X, I have a question. If you could have a new fursona, what would it be and why? The thing is, if I want a new character, I just make it anyway. I have far too many characters because of this. Look at them, here they all are. Look at their amazingness. But I guess if I could be like known for a different species, probably a bird. Again, I quite like birds. Dezu was actually going to be a bird. She was going to be a welcome swallow. Here's a picture of that. Aren't they so adorable and cute and tiny? I couldn't draw beaks at the time, so I scrapped that. I'll probably make it into a different character another time. From Beat the Circle. I have a question. Any ideas on what to do for YouTube ideas if you don't have a fursuit? Just look at every other YouTuber ever. Seriously, the world's your oyster. Just make videos on anything you want. Just do something you'll enjoy making. If you're talking about like furry related videos, just check out Blue the Dragon. He doesn't have a suit and I absolutely love his videos, so please go check him out if you haven't already. From Horizon the Sandwing, for your Q&A, can you show us Pocari and a desert rap sheets you use to commission them? Sure. From Suzette A, can kids wear fursuits or is it just for adults? If you mean kids as in like 12 and under, you can, but it's looked down upon. This is because 1, fursuits take a lot of time and effort to make, and it seems kind of silly to make something with so much effort into it when it's only maybe gonna last a year before they grow out of it. And 2, kids haven't finished fully developing, so they can't regulate their body temperature quite as well as us adults can, so they're gonna overheat and be a lot more uncomfortable in a fursuit. Yes, it might look absolutely adorable, but you're not gonna be able to post it on the internet anywhere without getting a lot of hate for it. And good luck finding a maker that is willing to make a suit for a young child as well. From D. Roberts. Would it be cheaper to make a fursuit or to buy one? It is cheaper to make one yourself by far. However, you have to make a couple of fursuits before you actually start getting good, so it might actually end up being more expensive in the long run, but it is definitely a lot cheaper to make one yourself. The reason fursuits are so expensive in the first place is because, well, besides fur in itself being so expensive, the makers you're commissioning have years, and I mean years, sometimes even decades of fursuit building experience, so you are paying for that time and for their experiences on making your suit. So when you make one yourself, you don't have to pay labor costs, so obviously that's going to be a lot more cheaper, but there's no guaranteeing how good it's going to be because you don't have any experience in fursuit making. From Roxy/Peaches. What's your opinion on a head made of cardboard? Oh sweet Jesus, please no. A head made of cardboard is only a good idea if 1, it's Halloween and you want a fursuit that looks really scary and horrible, and 2, you only wanted the suit to last for about 5 minutes anyway. You're gonna sweat a lot in your fursuit heads, so anything that can be broken down by water is gonna be broken down by your sweat. So before long, you're gonna end up with like this melted mess of fur going down your face, which would be pretty good for Halloween, to be honest. Please use foam or resin, or I don't know what else there is. I don't make fursuits, but I know for sure cardboard definitely isn't a good idea. From Rara Yina. Here's a question. If the color blue didn't exist, what would Pocari be? Non-existent, that's what it'd be. The world would be a sad, sad place without the color blue, so I probably wouldn't even be a furry. From Rogue Balcaron Rogue B. What recording equipment and programs do you use? The camera that you're watching this through right now is a Canon 80D, just with the normal kit lens. The microphone is the very nice Rode NT USB. I would highly recommend it. And for editing, I just use Adobe Premiere. It's a really, really nice program. It looks a bit scary at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's really good. I would definitely recommend it. And that's it for this episode. Next week, I'm going to be answering questions from emails, so please send me some to my email, pocariru@outlook.com, and you might just be in the next episode. And then I shall see you this weekend in the brand new bottle episode. Bye!